You're listening to Daily Applications with Pastor Marcus D. King. Tune in this week for the topic, The Blind Side. Do you ever feel like you can't see what Jesus is doing in your life? It seems as if you are on the blind side of the road. Well, just know that even if you can't see Jesus, He can still see you. Your miracle is closer than you think. Remember, God doesn't have a blind side, but sees everything you're going through. So get ready to shout for the breakthrough that is coming your way. So take notes and receive part 2 of this week's message for your daily application.
Can you understand? They're sitting here. They can't see each other, but for some reason, whenever you have an issue, there's always somebody else that knows how to connect with you. It ain't no accident. No, it's an assignment that God puts people in our lives that have needs just like we have needs. You ain't recognized why God sends certain people to you, and you are the one going through what they're going through, but yet and still you're the one trying to encourage them. I ain't never had nobody like that. I mean, if you could really see, I don't really understand what God's trying to do. You want me to pray for you? If you really knew, I'd be telling you to pray for me. I wish I had somebody. If you really, I can't see either, but I'm going to go and pray for you. Matter of fact, I'm just going to be real with you. Can I just tell you I need prayer too? I wish I had somebody that could be real, because what happens many times, the reason we stay blind is because we won't be vulnerable to people, because guess what? Can I help you understand? If you vulnerable to them, guess what? They can't see you no way. You miss what I'm saying? You can't see them and they can't see you. So at the end of the day, you might as well go on and share with them your ugly stuff. Okay, I'm trying to help you. Let me help you. You can be sitting beside somebody in church right now. They looking at you, but they don't know you. Because if they really know you, they start laying hands on you and start praying for you. If they really knew you, they probably get up and start moving away from you right now, because they like, you got more issues. I wish I had somebody right now. But can I find somebody right now say, if you can really see me, you just might move. But since you ain't going to move, we might as well sit here together on the side of the road. I was talking to somebody. I wish I was talking to you. So you got to find somebody you can come into agreement with. Has anybody got somebody you can come into agreement with? What I'm saying is you need to find you a prayer partner. Yeah, see, so you can't always walk through this life like you a prima donna, or you can live by yourself, because every now and then there'll be some troubles that come your way. And how many of you know when trouble comes, sometimes it's so heavy, you need somebody to help you bear that load. And what he's saying here, first of all, we see in the text, it says 2 blind men sitting beside the road. Here it is. When they heard that Jesus was coming that way, they began shouting. I love this. I love this. Reverend Jones, not only if I'm going to have success on my blind side, do I need to find somebody to sit together with, but I also need to have somebody I can seek together with. Okay, you missed this. Somebody say seek together. Okay, y'all missing in the text. It says a large crowd followed behind, and 2 blind men were sitting beside the road. When they heard, okay, you don't miss that. Don't miss that. They didn't see, but they heard. Okay, y'all, I'm slow too. Here it is. They didn't see, but they heard. Okay, let me help you. When they heard Jesus was coming that way. Okay, in order for them to understand Jesus was coming, if you go read the account of one of them, it says he heard noise and began to ask people what was going on. Because something is happening around me, but I really don't know what it is. So I can't understand, because guess what? I need to ask somebody near me what's taking place. And I can't do that always by myself, because sometimes I need to make sure I'm asking the right people, because sometimes you might not see it, but you ask the wrong person and they'll lie to you about what's really taking place. So that's why I got to make sure I'm seeking with somebody. Okay, y'all understand what's taking place in the text. He says they heard Jesus was coming. When they sit together, that means that they had association. Now, when you say when they were seeking together, that means they sought information together. So you got to have somebody that's tag teaming with you to try to figure out what's going on around you. Because while you sitting on your blind side, don't know what's going on, sitting on the road in your right spot, because these blind people were on the outside of the city. But they weren't just blind, Jasmine. They had two issues. They were blind and they was broke. I wish I had somebody understand what's going on. They were blind beggars. Okay, Derek, they didn't understand. They didn't understand this. This is for in the black. See, what happens is, what's happening to the brothers is, what's taking place is because they had no vision. They had empty pockets. I wish I could help you right now. See, the Bible says where there is no vision, people perish. You know why you stay broke? Because you ain't got no vision. Whenever you get a vision for your life, God will begin to show you what your life is supposed to be. And God will show you how you're supposed to spend your time. It's supposed to spend your money. Supposed to hang. See, certain people keep getting in your pocket that don't need to be in your pocket. Certain relationships you keep hooking up with because you ain't got no vision for your life. But when you find out who you are and what you're supposed to do, then guess what? You'll start lining up with God's will. And God now can start lining your pockets and they will be filled instead of empty. But as long as you don't have no vision, you'll always be the beggar and not the lender. I'm trying to talk to somebody. Is anybody right now saying, I'm tired of borrowing money from everybody else. I'm tired of borrowing money from banks all the time. I'm tired of always having to depend on somebody else. I'm ready for God to show me what he wants me to see. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm tired of at the end of every month having to pray for a miracle. Okay, quit looking at me like that. Always wondering if they're going to come get the car this night. Okay, I'll try to help you right there. I'm tired of wondering and waiting what's going to take place in my life next, because guess what? God says, I want to give you a vision. But when you don't have vision, it impacts your pockets. Okay. See, we don't have vision. You end up wandering around aimlessly, depending on what other folk got to tell you. Am I talking to somebody right now? And so first of all, you have to find somebody you can sit together with. Next, you have to find somebody you can seek together with. Can I give you number 3? Please don't shout on number 3. It says this right here. It says, a large crowd followed behind 2 blind men sitting beside the road. When they heard, see, you got to use what you have left. Okay, I'll tell you what you understand. Okay. See, that was for somebody right now. You so focused on what you lost that you ain't using what you. I wish I had somebody right now. See, if you use what you have left, you can still make a connection with Jesus. Am I talking to you? It says they heard. Okay, look at this. They heard that Jesus was coming that way. And the response that they gave, they began shouting. Y'all see that? Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. Okay, y'all missing the whole text, right? It says, when they heard. Okay, you missed it. When they heard. Okay, you missed that. See, you got to have somebody that's with you that's not just so focused on themselves. Because the tendency is, if I'm blind, I'm going to spend so much time on my issue that I'm not ready to respect the person who has an issue beside me. Because I got to get mine, you got to get yours. Can I find somebody right now and say, I don't need no selfish people when I got a real need in my life? Because what happens is there will be some spiritual leeches in your life who only come to your life and they come to suck the life out of you, leave you anemic, and guess what? They done drain your life and they go get other blessings and leave you by the side of the road. Ain't that what happened to you? Somebody came along, you was already on the side of the road. They end up taking you what you had on the side of the road, and now you need roadside assistance. Okay, I'm trying to help you. But when you're on the blind side, you can't see what's going on around you, so you got to sit with somebody. You got to seek with somebody. But can I tell you what the third one is? You got to find somebody you can shout together with. See, right now it's going to cause you to change where you're sitting right now. Because when you're blind, you don't have time to be cute. Because you've been sitting here so long, not knowing what's going on with your life. And you're sitting and you hear something around you, you hear noise, and then you hear that Jesus is coming near. Okay, y'all missing this. Y'all missing this. That's why I got to preach it blind for a second so you can understand what's going on. They're sitting here on the side of the road, not understanding the commotion that's taking place. But all of a sudden, they begin to ask, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What? I don't see what's going on. We still blind. I'm still broke, but I hear something moving around me. Okay, you missing out. I ain't got my bills paid right now. I don't have what I've been praying for, but I hear something going on. What's going on? And somebody says, Jesus is coming your way. Jesus. Oh my God, Jesus is coming our way. Where my blind buddy at? Where my blind buddy? DJ, I need you to be my blind buddy right now. I can't see you, DJ. See, that's what happens when you're blind. You calling people, but you don't know who's going to show up. And somebody, you just say, I need some help. And God, oh, there you go. See, when you're blind, see what happens is you got a buddy that's blind with you. And you say, listen, it's a crowd there. And so we can't even see the crowd. But we know Jesus is in the crowd. So what we got to do, we got to shout, because even though we blind, we still can use our mouths. Now, when I shout, I might not get over the crowd, but if you shout with me, we just might get his attention. The crowd too loud. They don't know what's going on with my life and my situation. I can't see them no way. That's why I don't care what they're doing. I got to get to Jesus. Am I talking to somebody? And so they begin to sit there, and all of a sudden, one of them said, Jesus. And the other one said, and one of them said, Jesus. And one of them said, Jesus, son of David. Someone said, have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Jesus, son of David, have mercy on us. I wish I would help you understand something. You got to find somebody you can shout with, because the crowd will make you miss your blessing. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. What's taking place in the text? What's taking place in the text? Because you read the text. Look at it. You got eyes. You're on the live side. I'm on the blind side. We're on the blind side. You got eyes so you can see what takes place in the text next, right? The crowd told them to shut up. I'm going to try to help you right there. To shut up, because you ain't supposed to be acting out of order when Jesus walks through. Okay, let me help you understand something. You ain't supposed to be shouting like that in church. But can I tell somebody right now, when you blind, and you've been blind for so long, when you've been hurt for so long, when you've been lost for so long, when you've been broken for so long, you don't care what nobody tell you. Tell me to shut up if you want to. Matter of fact, they didn't even address the crowd. They just took it up a level. Jesus, son of David, have mercy on us. I wish I had somebody right there. And what they're doing, they're shouting louder. Okay, you now understand what they're shouting. Let me help you understand what they're shouting. What's happening here in the text, Deacon Daniels, is this. The crowd walking with Jesus see Jesus, but don't see Jesus. The blind brothers on the side of the road, on the blind side, when they shout his name, they're shouting he's the Messiah. Okay, you're missing this. Some people can walk with Jesus and just in the way. But some people on the blind side can see in the spirit where other folks can't see in the flesh. I wish I had somebody right now. Sometimes when you're so blind and broken, God has to blind you so you can really see him. I never would have known how to pray had he not blinded me. I never would have known how to fast had he not blinded me. I never would have known how to pray for my enemies had he not blinded me. I never would have known how to dream again had he not blinded me. So they're shouting because they can see something that people with eyes can't see. Shouting, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me, on us. Somebody say us. Can you grab your blind neighbor beside you and say, Jesus? You're not understanding when you call his name Jesus means the one who saves. And when I call him, I'm saying save me right now. And when I say have mercy, when you begin to understand what mercy is the attitude of God.
Thank you for listening to today's daily applications. If you would like to purchase a copy of today's message or make a donation, look us up online at www.jc3online.org or call 972 224-9940. We'd love to have you join us for one of our 3 worship services at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., or 12 noon. JC3 Johnson Chapel Community Church is located at 1400 Northampton Road in the beautiful city of DeSoto, Texas. You've been listening to Daily Applications with Pastor Marcus D. King. And remember to apply the word daily.